This is our after swing. We're not going to draw a bunch of lines because all we've really talked about is our grip. So we can see our grip is different just from this setup. I'm going to pull up what the other side looks like, or before. We're going to look at it from the other angle, but I want you to see the difference. So this is our before swing on the left. This is our after. So just so you understand how the grip and its position really works, if I'm here, the more I have my hands rotated away from the target, the more likely I am to turn the club face shut. Which is why your hands were very much like this. If you look at the screen, see how much of I can see at the back of your left hand? Which is why you were looking at the day like that. Yeah. Now we've got a very standard looking grip. I mean, that's how. I mean, you went from a very unique and odd grip to looking like a pretty much a standard grip. I mean, look at that. Those look about the same. We've got a little stronger right hand, but the lead hand looks exactly the same. And honestly, I like having a matching stronger right hand. It's going to help you keep from hitting the ball right. So that change alone is a huge difference. But then when you look at this, is our before on the left, and we're going to get our after on the right. Very first thing we look at. You got a bigger window, man. It's going to be easier to hit the shot well. But also, I mean, look at the kind of strange positions we get into, and I mean, you know, it is what it is. Actually, really, by the time we start, it's even tighter. Yeah, it's about right there. Just makes it tough. And when I see a lot of that lead arm, that's a hook setup. If I can see a lot of that lead side, remember we talked about that? But then we get to these kind of odd positions. You know, our hands get up here, way out in front of our chest. The top of the swing looks pretty similar, but then we get in. I mean, it just kind of forces us into some strange positions. A little over the top with a super shut club face. Now over here, we haven't even started talking about tilt yet. And honestly, I'm going to probably leave it out today because the grip was a big one. But before we even talking about tilt, look how much better that position is. Way out in front of us. Also really, really high. Now we're in a much better spot. And as we take it back, there's our trail arm. Way out in front of our chest. 3 inches behind our trail shoulder. Way up above our shoulder. See the difference? That's all grip. Normally the thing that dictates a lot of those is turn. You've got good turns. Which is why changing the grip, immediately we saw your hands get to the right spot. It wasn't your turns that were affecting it. And you've got a nice inside-out move. On the way down, look, you still get your really excellent shoulder tilt. Your right shoulder goes way down, which is why now, instead of seeing the club way over here, the club head's back here, which is how you get that nice little inside-out contact. And less of the chicken wing. Look how much better you did. There's a reason I pulled this swing up, because the chicken wing was bothering you. I know it was. But look how much better. It's a big improvement. We need to work on tilts too. But the grip honestly can feel like a huge one for people.